Hey guys, it's FatherStack here. I'm here with another Blu-ray DVD update. It's been about a month since I've done my last video. I didn't think I had enough to make one, and then the start of the month came, and that changed everything, which you'll see soon. Just a mixture of stuff. I've got a couple of box sets, a couple of DVDs, Blu-rays, yeah, you know, the usual stuff. And I've got a couple other videos in mind this month, so you might get 3 or 4 videos this month, you know, which is great for me, because I love making videos. I just try to find the time. It's great for you guys as well, hopefully, if you like my content. Also, yeah, one of the videos I'm actually in the middle of editing. Well, I've not actually started recording actually, I've just gathered all the stuff I'm using in the video, which has taken about a week, believe it or not. Just like an hour a day here and there. So it's going to be a long video, it's going to be a long one. But it should be exciting. So I will get on with the collection. First up is Fortress with Christopher Lambert. This is I think it's a Stuart Gordon film. Yeah, Stuart Gordon. The guy that done Reanimator and Dolls and From Beyond and a lot of kind of Lovecraft. A lot of Lovecraftian kind of stuff. He done a lot of stories based on H.P. Lovecraft. He was a really good horror director. I always really liked him. Fortunately passed away a couple of years ago. And I think this is an action film he done. Oh, he also wrote Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Which is, yeah, that's kind of strange. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that one. Next is, this is from my childhood. And when you see one of the things I've got later on, you'll realise why this entered my head. This is 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. I like Scooby-Doo the kid, yeah, it's fun. I want to watch it for Vincent Price. Vincent Price is awesome. And you must have been nearly dying when he made this. I think this is... I watched it in the 90s, but I think this is the 80s. This has to be the 80s. Because he was dying. He died in like 92, didn't he? 93. I think it was 1987. Apologise for any noises you'll hear outside. There's a shitload of seagulls going crazy. And they've been going crazy for about 2 hours. So if you hear any squawking outside, I apologise. Next one, this was actually recommended to me by my mum, who's not a film fan. This is Twisted the Nerve. This is Roy Bolton directed it. It's Howell Bennett, he was a good Welsh actor. And Hayley Mills, she was in like Parent Trap, and she was in a lot of kid films back then. And our son, Crispin Mills, was he was the singer, guitarist for a band I liked called Cooler Shaker. They were kind of an indie funk rock band. With kind of they were I think they were Hare Krishnas or I don't know, Rastafarians or something, and they had like a lot of Indian elements to their music, and they were really good. I really liked them. I only have like two of their albums back in like the 90s, early 2000s. I don't know if they're still going on that, but yeah, fun wee fact. This next one, I got this next one because I saw a comedy sketch. It was Armando Iannucci. He's a Scottish comedy writer. He wrote The Thick of It and In the Loop and Veep. He does a lot of political comedy. I don't know about politics very much, but yeah, they're quite funny shows. And look, the couple of sketches I saw from this, I thought, yeah, I'm going to buy that, and it costs like £2 online, so I'd be a fool not to get that. And yeah, this is Highlander. I spoke about Christopher Lambert back in the Fortress, and he's back here with Clancy Brown, who's in Shawshank, and SpongeBob. He's Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob, and you've probably seen him in 100 different things. Sean Connery is in it. It's directed by Russell Mulcahy, or how do you say that? Mulcahy? I don't know how you say it. He's an Australian director. He also directed the music video to Kind of Magic by Queen, who also done the soundtrack to this. So yeah, it's a film you don't take too seriously, but it's really fun. Apparently they're remaking it soon, but I can't say I'm surprised because they've made endless sequels and TV shows on it, so, you know. This next one is the new Invisible Man film with Elizabeth Moss. Now, I don't know a lot on the new actors going about today, but she's one that I've seen in quite a few things, and she's a really good actor. I like her a lot. I've not seen this yet. It's like all the new actors, your Chris Pines and your Chris Hemsworths and your lot of Chris's, Chris Pratts and Scarlett Johansson's. I know she's not a new actress, but I mean, they're all in these Marvel films, and I've to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen any films that they've been in. I've never seen a Marvel film. Not my kind of thing. I like to like the old Spider-Man films, and I like to, you know, like the DC films, like the old Batman films and Superman films. But the ones nowadays, there's too many of them, too much for me to catch up with, and you know, there's enough older films for me to catch up with that I'm actually more interested in. Right, next one. Right, I'm aware of this infamy of this next one. This is DEFCON 4. And they're really low budget. Apparently, this cool cover reflects absolutely nothing that's in the film itself. I think it might have been featured on MST3K, Mystery Science Theatre 3000. I think it might have been featured on that. I like low budget shitty films, so check that out. This one was recommended to me as well. This is The Lighthouse, Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. I love Willem Dafoe, not quite sure who the other guys. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. It looks great. Apparently it's really, really good. And again, this next one's also got a lot of infamy, not infamy, but it's got a reputation as Phase 4. I've got DEFCON 4 and I've got Phase 4. That last one I said DEFCON 4 the last time, I think it's DEFCON 4. You know, whatever. And this is Phase 4. Looks like an insect film. Again, I think it was on Mystery Science Theatre. I've never really watched Mystery Science Theatre. I've checked out a couple of episodes and yeah, I don't know how I feel about it yet. I've watched 2 or 3 episodes and it looks alright. I admire what they do, but I don't know, the comedy just doesn't. I don't know, maybe it's just done episodes I watched. This next one is, I used to actually own this before and I sold it, and this is actually really heavy. This is the Film Noir collection. This is DVD, and it's got cool hinges on it. Actually, that opens up. Actually, it's on cool wee hinge. That's the DVDs in there. I'm not going to take the DVDs out because it's quite hard to get out. Right, so this has on it The Killers, which I already own on Blu-ray. It's a great film. Double Indemnity, which I already own on Blu-ray. The Big Steel, Crossfire, Out of the Past, Blue Dahlia, The Glass Key, This Gun for Hire, and Murder My Sweet. Previously released as Farewell My Lovely. Dahlia or Dahlia? I think it's Dahlia. I think we say Dahlia. Right, next box set. This is Columbia Noir Volume 1. As you can see with that last box set, I love my film noirs. And this one, I've watched 2 of these so far. I watched Escape from the Fog, which, to be honest, it's a spy thriller. I really didn't like that. I really, really didn't like that. As soon as I watched that, I was like, okay, this box set might not be. I love the Indicator box sets. I think they do a really, really good job. That one film wasn't too good. The Undercover Man with Glenn Ford, that was a bit better. It wasn't great, but it was good. Drive a Crooked Road, 5 Against the House, The Garment Jungle, and The Lineup with Eli Wallach. So yeah, I'm going to have to check these out. And then, cool little thing is, it's got a big booklet there. You'll see on the end, on the right hand side. Yeah, so even the dud ones, every box set, you know, you can't expect them all to be gold. You know, you will get the odd dud film. This one I've been after for a long time. It's out of print. I paid a little bit more for it than I would have liked. Not because it's bad or anything. It's just like, you know, I'm Scottish. We're known for being tight-fisted. So yeah, this has The Tingler, which I have watched and I absolutely loved. I want to do a review on it. I plan to do a review on it someday. I loved The Tingler. 13 Ghosts, Homicidal, and Mr. Sardonicus. Is that how you say it? Sardonicus? The writing's funny, it's hard to see. Yeah, I think it's Mr. Sardonicus. I'll try to see the back of it, tells you on here. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to call him Mr. Sardonicus. I've only ever watched The Tingler so far. There was a movie I watched a while ago. Again, I plan to review it. It's finding time. I need to find time, you know. There's a film called The Matinee with John Goodman, the Joe Dante film, and that's based on William Castle. And yeah, I'm not going to spoil it because I'll talk about it in my review. Right, now this is the last of this lot. This is Anatomy of a Murder. I can't remember how I found out about this. I think I might have found out on Letterboxd. I'm on it, Letterboxd a lot to see people's reviews and stuff. This is, I'll just say Gregory Peck, James Stewart. Apparently it was really controversial at the time. It's to do with I think it's kind of like, I think it's like a rape of a woman and, you know, the court case that goes along with it. I don't know, I don't know. And, yeah, it was like the first film to use words like vagina and semen and penis, and you know, they use like technical terms, you know, they don't go, oh, you know, her vag and his dick, and you know, it's 1959, 1959, it's 2.5 hours long, but I think it's a courtroom drama, and I love courtroom dramas. Yeah, I don't think it's not like intentionally crude. They're going into like the actual verbal language of like the courtroom, and you know, the anatomy of the body and stuff like that. As far as I know, I think George C. Scott's in it as well. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I love James Stewart. Yeah, so this should be an interesting one. A couple of people told me that, you know, it's fantastic. It's like one of the best films of the 50s, so I'm looking forward to it. Right, now this is where I got the bulk of my stuff. I got these on the 30th of June or the 1st of July, can't remember. HMV, a big shop here in the UK, stands for His Master's Voice. His Master's Voice had a big sale on 2 for £15. Now, I think they go for about £12.99 each usually, and they usually have their 2 for £25 sale on, which is decent. But 2 for 50 is that? Nah, I can't be right. So I went down there, I went into town, and yeah, that was real. And I've got a lot of these, and they become with posters and something like that, cards and that. But I won't go fully into that because, you know, this is probably running quite long as it is. I just realised I just missed one of them there. Right, so the first one is Shaft, Richard Roundtree. Excellent. I won an Oscar for best was it best soundtrack or best song, best original song, I think it was. Theme from Shaft by Isaac Hayes. Yeah, great film. Started blaxploitation. I'm a big fan of exploitation films, especially the blaxploitation genre. I love it. And Shaft's a good one. I don't think Shaft's one of the best. They say it's one of the first. I don't think it's the best. They say that Sweet Sweetback's Badass Song's the first, which that's not a good film. That is not a good film. I really I don't like that film at all. But Shaft's good. It's a good entry film. Keeping up with blaxploitation, I've got Superfly. They've just remade this. I have no real plans to watch it. I think is it Rudy? No. Ron O'Neill's Superfly. Yeah, good film. This is White Heat. Jimmy Cagney. Was it Raoul Walsh or Eli Kazan? I think it's Raoul Walsh that done this. He done a lot of good films. He done a lot of swashbucklers and action films back in the 30s all the way to the 50s and that. Yeah, great film. Edward G. Robinson in Little Caesar. Yeah, this collection has a lot of not just a lot of older films, but it has modern films as well. The premium collection. But I want to build up my older films because I sold all my old DVDs and that. So you know, a lot of these I'm getting back again, and Little Caesars are good. A little bit. This next one is a little bit. I think this is my opinion. This is better than Little Caesar. This is again Jimmy Cagney and The Public Enemy. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. And they say it's the film that invented modern acting. Whereas, and this was like 1931, so it wasn't long after, you know, the talkies started. And when the talkies did start, a lot of them acted really theatrically, and a lot of people don't like that kind of acting. Doesn't bother me. It's better than some of the acting you'll see nowadays. And when you see like new horror films and that, and they got like your 20-year-olds pretending to be 15-year-olds, and some of the acting is just atrocious. I think some of the acting in these films is better. Public Enemy was great. Again, sticking with the gangster film, the Paul Muni, the Scarface, the original Scarface, the Howard Hughes one. Great film, really good, have to see it. It is nothing like the Brian De Palma one. I can't say which one's the better film. I like them both for different reasons. It's like comparing apples to oranges, they're both good for different reasons, but it's a great film. This is Point Blank, Lee Marvin. It was remade as Payback with Mel Gibson. Was it Brian Hageland? I think it was at that. My God, a reflection there. Who was it that done this? Forgetting who directed this. Oh, John Boorman done it. John Boorman, the guy that done Deliverance. He done Deliverance. My personal favourite, Exorcist 2. I'm kidding. No one likes Exorcist 2. It's like The Exorcist 2 is an example of one of these films when people say, it's not the worst film ever, but it's one of the worst sequels. It is that bad. The Exorcist 2 is bad. It doesn't make sense. Like, I never heard of this next one. This is Wolfen. Is it Max von Sydow? It's I can't remember who's in this one. Albert Finney. Not an actor I'm that familiar with. I don't know anything about this. I'd never even heard of this film before I bought this. But 2 for $15, it was in the deal. I thought, might as well buy a film I've never seen before. And this is another one I've always wanted to see. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Liz Taylor, and was it Richard Burton? Was it one of their collaborations? I think it might have been. Directed by Mike Nichols. I've never seen it. It's one of these films I've always wanted to see. I'm looking forward to that one. 3 to go. This is Dracula 72. Great film, great Hammer film. The only thing about a lot of these, I love the packaging and everything, and some of them do come with like really good special features like commentaries and that, and like posters and that. But some of them, as you can see with this, it's just got a trailer. Just a theatrical trailer. And I'm a sucker for special features, and it's like, and I've already mentioned this one because it's in the film noir box set, Murder My Sweet, with Dick Powell. He was a good. I always liked him as an actor. Really good film. And not everybody's cup of tea. Well, yeah, that is Casablanca. Great film. And it's loaded with special features. It's got a big book up with it. And when I just saw that, I thought, I already own it. I'm selling the one I've got over there. I'm buying it mostly for the special features, because I don't know. I like knowing the history of films, and I like all the backstory. I like hearing what other people think of it, and I love stuff like that. So that's all I've got just now. I should be back with a video pretty soon once I've filmed and edited it. It might take a while because it's going to be a long one, but I have prepared for it. So I prepared for it intentionally because I knew it was going to take a long time. So it might not take as long as it probably would have. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. If you've got any recommendations for like film reviews or that, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you in this video, what you've seen, what you've not seen, what you recommend in this pile. What you should add. What do you think I should add to my collection? And what do you want me to review next? Not that I've reviewed anything right now, but I've got a review planned. It's in here. and I'll probably watch it again just to get it right in my head. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. See yous.